Is third-party software leaving you vulnerable to cyber attacks? Look at this thing right here. This is something that you should be very worried about. You see these alerts come up all the time in the news, and you know what they're talking about? They're talking about some company that had a vulnerability that allowed hackers to get into their system and steal data, or do all sorts of nefarious things. But guess what? It happens all the time, and it's probably going to continue to happen more and more as time goes on. In fact, I just did a video with one of my coworkers, where we talked about how many vulnerabilities there were in 2021 versus 2020. And you unbelieve the difference. So the question is, are you being impacted by this? Well, first off, let me ask you a question. How much third-party software do you use? Now, when I say third-party software, I don't mean just the software that you pay for. I mean any software that you're using that you didn't build yourself in-house. So for example, if you're using Microsoft Office, that's third-party software. If you're using Adobe Acrobat Reader, that's third-party software. Even if you're using something like Google Chrome, that's also third-party software. Now, think about how many software applications you have on your computer, on your mobile phone, on your tablet, and then multiply that by the number of employees that you have at your organization. And you can start to see the problem. You're using so much third-party software, and most of the time you don't even realize it. And here's the problem. When you're using third-party software, you're putting your trust in that company, that they've built a secure application. But the truth is that these companies are so busy trying to make their software work and look good and do all these different things that sometimes security gets left behind. In fact, I would say that most software applications are only as secure as their least secure component. So even if you have a very secure application and then you add one little component that's not very secure, your entire application is now vulnerable. So what are you going to do about this? Well, first off, you need to be aware of it. Like I said before, you need to understand that almost everything that you are doing is using some type of third-party software, and that puts you at risk. The second thing that you need to do is you need to start thinking about what you're going to do when there is an incident. You know, it's not if something's going to happen, it's when. So you need to make sure that you have a plan in place. That means things like having a good password policy, having multi-factor authentication, doing regular security awareness training so that your employees are aware of what to look out for, and of course, making sure that you have a robust incident response plan so that if something does happen, you can contain the damage. But the third thing that you need to do is you need to start looking at the software development lifecycle and understand that security needs to be baked into the software from the beginning. That means that when these third-party vendors are developing their software, they need to make sure that they're following best practices for secure coding. They need to make sure that they're testing their code to make sure that it's secure. And they need to make sure that they have a vulnerability disclosure policy in place, so that if there is a vulnerability found, they can fix it quickly. I know that this sounds like a lot, but the reality is that it's not. Most small to medium-sized businesses cannot afford to hire a full-time security team. So what they end up doing is they end up relying on third-party software vendors to make sure that their software is secure. But the problem is that you rely on third-party software vendors to do that, because they're just not going to do it. It's not their priority. Their priority is to make a good product that makes them money. So if you want to make sure that you're protected from these types of cyber attacks, you need to take matters into your own hands. You need to start thinking about security from the beginning. You need to make sure that you're backing security into the software development lifecycle, and you need to make sure that you have a plan in place in case something does happen. If you want to learn more about how to do that, well, you're in luck, because I just wrote a book about it. It's called The CEO's Guide to Cybersecurity, and it's available for free. You can download it right now at our website. It will teach you everything you need to know about cybersecurity, so that you can protect your business from these types of cyber attacks. So please go to our website and download the book today. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please give us a thumbs up. Also, do you forget to subscribe to our channel so that we can keep you informed about all the latest cybersecurity threats and trends. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please give us a thumbs up. Also, do you forget to subscribe to our channel so that we can keep you informed about all the latest cybersecurity threats and trends. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.